What happens when the heat turns up and now the officer's being aggressive with you? The first thing you want to do, if an officer comes up to your front window and you're following the law, you're doing everything you can, you're even being polite to the officer, and he starts being aggressive with you, the first thing you can do is remember, hand the officer your license, your registration, and your insurance as required by your state law, and then you don't have any other responsibility to do anything else. If the officer starts escalating the encounter, you can always invoke your right to remain silent. You can always invoke your right to counsel for any other questioning. But if the officer continues to hold you on the side of the road and he's sitting there and he goes back to his cruiser, and you're continuing to wait, then he walks back up again, and this is a prolonged period of time. Remember, it's at that moment you say, "Am I free to go? Am I being detained?" Our magic words, am I being detained? We use those am I being detained specifically here. If he says you're not being detained, you say, "Officer, based upon that information, I'm now going to leave the scene." You record every bit of this and you drive away. If, on the other hand, the officer says, "Yes, you are being detained," the next question out of your mouth is, "Officer, may I ask on what specific legal grounds?" Here, you're recording everything and you're forcing the officer in the moment to state the legal reason for you being detained. In that moment, the cop might say, "Well, because you're speeding," or "because I smell marijuana," or "there's an alert on your license." Whatever it is, it's very important because now they've stated the legal basis for the actual detention. After they state the reason, which is very important because the reason itself, particularly if it's a traffic violation, limits how long they're able to continue to keep you on the side of the road. I would much rather the officer articulate what that reason is than for him to come up with his own reason later on in a police report or under oath. So it's important that you ask that question.